G'day, I'm Keeonra. Welcome to your Keeonra Music. This is looking at virtual pianist. Hang on, let me take a look. Vogue, Virtual Pianist Vogue. There you go, by Ujam. Week 2 of creating something. I can't remember what I did last week. It's been a busy week and I haven't done anything with this. So let's just have a play and a listen and see how we go. If you're joining me in the live chat, please say g'day and welcome. And it'll be a short stream today, but let's get something done. That'll be good. Let's have a listen. Gratilla, I hope that's how I say it. I'm not sure. G'day and thanks for dropping by. That's okay if you can't stay. If you can catch the replay, that would be cool too. But I'm glad you're here and thank you for hitting the like for me. Appreciate it. So this, I've got some ideas. I like having a week in between making music. It gives me so much distance. I go, that's crap. Or no, that is sheer brilliance, or something in between. So I'm thinking it's something in between, perhaps. This one doesn't sound right because I don't like how it stops there and there. I think it needs to continue. Let's play that bit. And that's a totally different mood, isn't it, from the first bit? So I think it needs a break. Yeah, it needs that. And I like just the piano. That's nice. I wonder how that end goes if we play it from there. That's better. I don't know why I did that. And I'm thinking it needs to be further over. So this is why I never delete things while I'm still working things out. So I'm going to put that back. I'm going to move that over there and I'm going to change it. So yeah, I don't want the claps. I was right the first time. I think what I want is that. Or something similar. Right. Ali is all good. Oh, nice. Yes. yes, have a peaceful day yourself. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully this music will all come together in a very interesting future project to go with some video. So watch this space and then another space for more. It'll be good, I hope. Or something between amazing and pretty crap. Somewhere in the middle of that. Have a good day. Thanks for joining me. All right, let's get on with this, because it is a short stream today. I'm a busy person today. Unfortunately, I've got so many things on. So, good being busy though. This finishes here. Oh, that's right. How about we go to the ends with all of these? I was going to say how bad does it sound, but how does it sound? Nah, that's good. That works. Hang on. Okay, so that actually needs to stop there. There was a reason for that. There we go. Let's go from here. I like just the tambourine. That sounds good. Needs something else here. What have I got in here? 2, 3, 4. I'm going to copy those. What could possibly go wrong? They are not, if you look, it didn't sound quite right. They are not quite on the beginning of the bar. Very important. Aha. Very, very important. Always good to have snap-on for this sort of thing, because otherwise it will sound not as good. Ego. Crap. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, that sounds great. Okay, so what I want to do there is change this. to do this. I think I want to do this. Ha 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 ha. Let's see if that works. Now, is that, it's got to be clean on the bars too, so let's do D. There we go. How many more? Let's see. Go in there and make that go. Whoops. Not that one. Whoops. Click off. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Ah, too long. I want to stop it by there. So I want to get rid of that. Okay. Let's just play that bit. It needs a thing there. I've moved it rather than copied it. Hold that. There we go. Let's listen to that bit again. Nice. Okay, so we get the idea there. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay, that works. I like it a lot. We can get rid of that one now. All right. So, I like what that's doing. Okay. Save it. Let's play it again. And I think I know what I want to add next. I think it should work. Claps work there. Work well. Did I? I moved it rather than copied it. Goose. I do like the chord progression of that. Might make that an actual song using that chord progression. Then, okay, I've got all these other things that I could use, but I think I know what I want to use. So, I've got a few options. Let's go with contact 8. I can never work it out. Some things only work with contact 7. Native instrument stuff works with contact 8. It's all very confusing. I can't keep up, but that's okay. It will load eventually. Here we go. New instruments. Don't show me things I could buy. No, that's evil. Look down here. New instruments for you. Go away. Stop it. Stop it. Give me the new loop print. What? No, just go. There we go. Back to the old something or other. I can't remember how to get back to the the original. I don't know. I want what's it called? Albion 1. There we go. Why is it showing? Oh, it's all banks. No, it's not what I wanted. Is that right? Oh, there we go. That's just weird. That's not what I wanted. Why is that showing me like that? That's just bizarre. Close this one. Where's the thing to close? Where's the thing? The thing. Okay. This is not working properly. Double A key. I don't know what the double A key is, but that's not what I wanted. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Delete. Remove track. Let's try again. Add instrument track. Contact A. Let's try again. And I know it's something that I've pressed, and I wish it would not come up with this view. I like the original view, and I can't remember how to get there. Go away. I don't want to search. That's what I want, but I want to view. How do you get the view? A and B. I know what I'll do. I'll load up contact 7. because I'll be able to see it properly. And if you know what I'm doing wrong, please put a comment down below and teach me, because I keep forgetting. I don't know why this is doing this. And I want to just get rid of this. Just get rid of it. There we go. Okay. Right. Instruments. One shots. Why is it? New leap preset. What the heck? I just want to load. Set view settings. No. Oh, switch to classic view. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yay. How did I do that again? Okay. Okay, on the arrow down. Right. Switch to default view, switch to F10. There you go. I should make a note of that. No, it's doing something else in Cubase now. Stop it. Okay. So, yeah, if we just go on the arrow down and then we can go to switch to default view, switch to classic view, and then we can do zoom as well. Oh, that's nice. Right. Now, I'm okay with that now. So I want to go down to Albion 1. Let's try it's on the Spitfire. Okay, here we go. See? Pizzicatos, I want strings. Staccato combo. Let's load that one up. There we go. And bring it up to there. Okay. Maybe pizzicato would be better, or spiccato. Let's try that. The tone's very different, isn't it? Let's try spiccato. Short spiccato. Right, so the good thing about Albion 1 is that you can use multiple keys together and you can use the whole... dropping things here. Right, something fell next to me. All right, you can actually use... whole keyboard for all of the instruments, so the low, the high, all the things. So it's really good for this sort of thing. I wouldn't use it if I'm doing a full orchestration of something. If you've seen any of my videos in the past, I've always done first violins, second violins, violas, cellos, bass, etc., and have it all panning differently, and then I can treat each group of instruments differently with EQ and all that sort of thing. But for this, meh, we're all good. Because who's going to hear it? It's just going to be light under, you know, pinning sort of under speech music for videos, YouTube videos. That sort of thing. So what we're going to do is use Albion 1. Where have I got it? Yep, that'll work. So let's call that Albion 1. And we're going to put something in, I think, at this point. Now, I think this is in A minor. Oh, it's in A minor. You know, it's C major. It's my favourite key. It's the white ones. It's just easier. And no one knows, so no one cares. Maybe I care a little bit, but most people wouldn't know the difference if they just heard some music in the background, so there's no point in me stressing over things like that. This. Okay, so actually, if we no, buttons, Alt, hold down the Alt key and use the mouse. There we go. Okay, let's listen to this by itself. Oh, I didn't put it down to there. That'll give me the bass notes, so it'll give me the chords. So what we can do then is we can come up with a rhythm. Ba, ba, ba. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think that would work. 1, 1, da, 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 da. Ooh, yeah, maybe, but. Let's see if that works. Way too slow. Ba, ba, bum. Da, 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 da. Da. I think it needs to be that. Da, da. Actually, it needs to be bum, ba, bum. Take that down to 8ths. Take it down to 16ths. Take it down to somethings. Why isn't it going? Length. Ha 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 ha. 8ths. There we go. Right. Bum. Bum bum. Bum. Bum bum. Come on, move. There we go. No, move it. There we go. Okay, let's see if that works. And with this. Bum, 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 bum. It's off the beat, but it's not off the beat enough. Da, 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 da. I think that's what it needs. Okay. No. Hey, Biswares. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for saying g'day. Yes, I'm making music. Let's use that term loosely because I'm going to back those changes out because it sounds awful. Let's try that again. Ba, 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 ba. Why? Ba, ba, ba. I need triplets, don't I? Yes, I do. I need triplets. Triplets. That is a triplet. Ba, ba, ba. I want it there, I think. Just needs to be. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's coming in before the beat. That's what I'm doing wrong. Okay, let's. Where have I got it? What am I doing? Ba, 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 da, ba. Da, da, da. I think that. No, too far. Da, 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 da. That's it. Okay. So I think that's the rhythm I want. Bum, 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 bum. This is. Is it fast enough? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Right. So I want pink notes to go there. And then yellow. I love it how it's colour coded. And then we want orange. Paint by numbers. Paint by colours. There we go. And then we want back to red. Oopsie. Grab all of them. There we go. And then orange above. And then yellow. And then orange above there. Okay, let's listen to that. Just a nice chord progression. Beautiful. That should go with that quite nicely. Let's have a listen. Might not be able to hear it too well. piano is very loud. Let's turn the piano down a bit. And turn the strings up a bit. It's behind. Why is it behind? But it is behind. Okay. Let's go in. Let's go in. Is it really there? Might be. Maybe. Nope. I think maybe there. No. I think that works. Ba, ba, ba. 1, 2, 3, da da. 1, 2, 3, da da. 2, 3, 4, da, 2, 3, 4, draw. So all of these need to be moved over. That's okay. We can do that. It's probably an easier, quicker way, but you know. I knew I'd get close to it. Just needed the brain power to kick in so I could get it right. Or, you know, close enough that doesn't sound like crap. All right. Is there... The second one doesn't sound as good. Like not staccato enough or something. I know. It's there. It's just my ears, that's okay. That goes into that nicely. So now we've got the rhythm. Got rhythm. No. Now we've got the rhythm. Let's use we're in C major. We're gonna snap pitch editing. Show notes, scales on grid, and then we should be able to do this quite well and easily. Boom. Put the cursor here and do this. That should have worked for all of them, and then do it again, another third up. And it will only go to where the notes are in C major. And then we can... Oh, I should have done an octave first, shouldn't I? I'll just show you how to do all that again, shall we? So let's do a up an octave for all of it. Up an octave, down an octave. Yeah, let's do that. So let's... copy, paste, and then shift down arrow. We'll do an octave down. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. And paste again, and then do an octave down, and then paste again, and then do an octave up, and then paste again and do an octave up. How's that sound? Happy days. It sounds really nice and full. Let's add some chords in there. Should we put some thirds and fifths in? Because that's what we were going to do originally. Yes. So yes, all we need to do now is go back to there and paste again, and then move all of them up a third. Done. Paste again. Fifth. Paste again. Shift arrow down. That's an octave down, and then one up, two up. That's a third there, and then shift or control V. Paste again. Down an octave. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the fifth. This should make it sound amazing and totally not what a string orchestra would play at all, but hopefully it'll sound cool. There we go. I like it. Something so simple. We can turn the piano up a little bit now. I do like it. I don't know if it's too much or not, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now let's turn that down a bit. Gets me that one over the top just a little bit. That's better. We'll do... Oh, I know what we should do there. We should, from that point on, we should, if I grab those and just dial them down to there. That could work. Let's see what that sounds like. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Here we go. Oh, you can hardly hear it. It's too quiet now. But you know what I'm trying to get at? It's like, I just want to take the volume down just a little bit. It'll just be a little bit. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's go from there. Let's put it in context, because, yeah. Unless the tambourine just does the thing there. Does its thing? Should it do just its thing? Let's try that. Get rid of that bit there and duplicate that. Duplicate is Control D. Yeah, it is, but it's done it the wrong way. It's not wanted. No, that's what. No, copy. Paste there. Paste there. Let's just have that all the way through. Let's see how that sounds. That sounds much better. I think that's pretty good. Okay, back to the beginning. And save. All right, here we go. Okay, let's listen to it all and then see what else we... Oh, no, I think... Yeah, no, let's listen to it. And then I don't know what to do next. So let's have a little bit of a play and see what works. What works? I think that works. But what I'd like to do in here is I want to I don't know if it'll work. There's only one way to find out, really. Bum, 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 bum. No, we can do that. Let's see if that works. And then we do the same with this. Let's just do the first couple of bars and see if it works. Okay. I think I like it. I like it. Yep. So we'll go with that. So it does need, so it needs that. Duplicate that and then duplicate all of that. There we go. Duplicate that and then duplicate all of that. Oops. Those two and those four. Just to get a bit of bass in there. Just to make it a little bit fuller sound. I think that works. We'll have a listen and see if this actually works. And then what we're going to do after that is do that and see if it transitions into that okay as well. Just strings. Ooh. What is this piece for? Okay. So for those who may or may not be aware, because I haven't announced it, I probably, depending on the way of the world, at the end of the year, we'll be going on a holiday, hopefully, family holiday, overseas, leaving Australia. Oh my God. Going far, far away, which isn't that difficult when I live in the most remote capital city in the world. We're far away from everything. And this piece of music is called Sights and Sounds. So it's going to be background music for the video I'll be shooting for a brand new YouTube channel that I'll be doing in the future. Watch this space. All about travelling and going to other places and adventuring and stuff. And so this is what I know I'll be doing on this trip as far as my itinerary has indicated thus far, the one that I created. And it'll just be exciting stuff and shopping and going seeing things. That's all exciting and happy sort of music. Which is different from the previous bit of music, which I can't remember. What was that? Oh, yeah, Cat Cafe. We're going to a cat cafe. You might know, just from those two little indications, shopping in Cat Cafe, you might have an indication of where I might be going. So, that's what this is for. Let's listen to it all from the start. And then I'll go into breaking it up into little bits for video editing purposes. And this just saves me from, using either free stock music or buying stock music for videos that you hear in the background. I can make my own, which is fun. So this will probably have a bit of a voiceover here. And then it'll go into just video, or maybe a bit of voiceover, and it'll be very quiet in the background. And then sights and sounds. Walking along, seeing all the things. But wait, there's more. And then this part might be a bit of a voice over here. of my video, where I am, what I'm doing, what they too could do if they might come and visit such a place. I'm glad you're excited for me because I'm very excited. Not that I'm counting or anything, but I am counting how many weeks to go. There's quite a number yet, but you know, it's all about preparation. Getting this done is a big part of it. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. This is great. And then I think circle back to this. Loop, just using it like loops. So we could actually do the whole thing again. How would we end after that? So we actually need another instance of Albion 1. Let's make it a different colour. That works. I'm actually going to get rid of all these other tracks in a minute that I'm just not using because I'm just not using them. Actually, let's do that now. Just remove. This was part of the template that I started with just to get me on the right track. And I'm removing those said tracks. I'm on different tracks. I'm okay with that. I guess that's the thing, as you progress doing this, you sort of get different ideas, especially after having a break for a while. Now, I've duplicated that. That's not what I want at all. Or is it? Or is it? Okay. What we can do is go down to Albion 1. It is Spitfire. And if we replace it with strings long, and get rid of that one, that should work. Should. I don't know if it will. But it should. And all we want then is just one long drawn out note for the chords. So we've got all the notes there, and all we want to do is ba, 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 ba. Yeah. No, we want an end, don't we? Do we want? I think it'll be just too dull and boring going from all this happy stuff. Yeah. We want. Yeah, all I want is the chord. Just to just to end on. So we've got something as an end. So we can get rid of all of that. Actually, we can get rid of all of that because all I want is the final chord. chord on a long note. Ba. Just so we've got... Yeah. That works. That's what I want. Yeah, that's high enough. And that's low enough. So that's all I want for that. There. So if we listen to that in context, it goes from piano bit. How long is that bit? So we're going 1 minute 49 to 2:19. So that's 30 seconds. So voiceover, 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 and then at the end of that, until then a bit more, have fun. See you next time. And then that's the end of the video as the other videos come up on the screen. And then you have the last bit, because that goes for 20 seconds if you're making YouTube videos. You can have shorter, but that's the long period of time. So that works. I'm happy with that. That is a good ending. So we've got a good bit of music. Now, as you might know, this only goes for 2 minutes and 17 seconds. If I'm going to do a 10 or 20 minute video, would I have music playing throughout? No, I wouldn't. I just like videos that are, I don't know, not lazy. Just chuck music underneath and then let the video editing software do all the auto balances of volume and stuff. It is just annoying. I just, maybe because I know how to do it, it's like, oh, you can do that better. And I'm just like, yeah, no. Actually, I can get rid of that. I'm not using that for this one. Remove. Maybe let's make that yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. There we go. That's the final chord. I'm thinking... Control Enter. There we go. Change names. We'll split these up into other bits because there'll be parts of the video that'll just be talking, and then there'll be bits with talking and music, and then there'll be no talking and just music. So that's why we need to have bits and bits. So let's listen to it all again. So I'm thinking we could have just that as a bit. And then we could have, and what I'm going to do is make all of these into their own MP3 or what's the highest quality one anyway? You know what I mean. And then that one can go there. Does that sound okay when it's, oops. It's not lined up. Oh, hang on. That's not how I've done that bit, is it? They end on the same. Oh. Hang on. That needs to be there. That needs to be there. I'll do like a good tidy up. And then I can chop that bit to then have more of that, so that's fine. And then I want these two, copy those and paste. Oh, hang on. Oh, what happened there? Was that the right ones? Oh, I'm on the wrong track, that's fine. Copy that. Click on that one. Nah. Yep, a couple of bars space in between. Then we got that. Copy that bit. Couple of bars. Because then I can use these for other bits of videos. Doesn't have to be the same video, it could be other things. We only need two bars. There we go. There we go. So that's that bit broken up, and then copy that. Oops. There we go. Okay, we get the idea. And then we got the, oops, done it again. Gotta click on the track. There we go. All right, so if we go back and have a look at all of it. So this is the original bits here as a track per se, and then I've cut everything up into bits so then I can mix and match and drag them around and use them as I wish to on the video, and then loop them and double up and all those sorts of things, because you could do things like well, let's just give an example. You could, if I was going to, oh, done it again. Which one is it? Okay, it's interspine, that one. And then do those two go together? Let's have a listen and see what happens. because while it's under me talking or others talking or sights and sounds. Okay, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Because it's overlapping. I wanted to hear the changeover. Great. Okay. Let's go from there. Yep, that works. Brilliant, brilliant. So that's really good. I'll leave that one in there. That's the whole idea of doing it. Okay. Okay, I see the problem. Do I see the problem? Why did you not move? Ew. Okay. But anyway, in any case, that is another bit. So I could move that up to... And I am actually going to master all these. And what I do, when I export the audio to M4A, what? No, what? Save, export, audio mix down. Right, so it's MP3 or WAV. Of course it is, WAV files. So yeah, it's either MP3 or WAV files. So I'll actually export the WAV files. But when I do, I'm going to put this on and, or actually it doesn't matter if that's on or not. But what you do is then you just do this and you just say, hey, lovely computer software, I only want to do that bit, and it will. Isn't that cool? And so I can have all my bits. That sounds a bit ominous, doesn't it? Sounds a bit odd. But that's how I plan to do it. So I'm going to do all the EQ, simple EQ, because I'm going to use wonderful things like, what's the name with thingies? I'll quickly show you. For example... that's the that is the there we go, inserts. So for example, what's it called? Oh my goodness, EQ. So many I've got. Don't ask me. Don't, just ozone. There we go. Ozone's features. That's not what I wanted though. It's not called ozone. It's, oh, there's tonal balance control. But yeah, it's neutron. Neutron 4, pretty sure. Yeah, so that sort of thing is what I usually use for said things. But I thought it was another one actually. And then I can just let it do the automatic stuff and it'll do its thing and make it sound even prettier and balance it all out, and then master it and then master the bits, and then I've got all my bits of music under the heading of sights and sounds. So let's just have a listen, because on that happy note, it is time for me to go. It is lunchtime here and I've got other things to do this afternoon. So thank you very much for joining me today, Ali and Abysswares. It's great to see some people in the chat to say g'day to. It's getting cooler weather here now. I'm not wearing any shoes at the moment and my toes are a little bit cold. I might go put my nice warm slippers on because it is autumn here in Western Australia, or Australia, down under. And it's getting a little bit fresh and cool in the mornings. So, yes, I am going to go get changed and have something nice and warm for lunch. Maybe some soup. Miso soup. In any case, thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun. We're making music. Until then, and a bit more. I'll see you next time. Let's have a listen, shall we? Yes, let's.